Hey everybody, this is Dream, and today we have a 4-game NBA slate that starts at 6 p.m. This slate is not very good. I don't like it much. I definitely recommend playing really light today. It's kind of an ugly slate. But we do have some injuries here as well. So for the Blazers, Winslow is out. For the Pelicans, Ingram is questionable. Zion, Nance, and Alvarado are out. Ingram did miss yesterday. For the Thunder, SGA is doubtful. Jalen Williams, the forward, is questionable. The center is good to go. Kenrich Williams is out. For the Spurs, Keldon Johnson and Sochan are both questionable. For the Knicks, Brunson is questionable. And for the Lakers, LeBron is out. So one thing I'll note about this slate is everybody seems priced up. There's not a ton of value. And then even guys where situations where you're going to have a dude that'll probably play a lot due to injury, like quickly for Brunson, he's priced way up as well today. So that's basically a common factor on the slate. But for my team picks, I have Philly over Washington, Pelicans over the Trailblazers, Thunder over the Spurs, the Knicks over the Lakers. So with that said, let's get into the picks I have. So we're going to start with Joel Embiid. He's the best play on the slate when it comes to just pure fantasy points. He should get over 60 fantasy points in this game. It's a plus matchup for him, and he's been good against them this season already, and he's just been good in general at home, so I really like him in this matchup. Then we'll look at Bradley Beal for the Wizards. He has some good upside here. He's been playing really well lately. He is risky because of the matchup, and his price has popped up some, but he's been playing extremely well, and we like to get him when he's playing at a top high level. Then we'll look at Josh Giddey here for Oklahoma City. So theoretically, he should get a nice boost with Shea Alexander likely out. It's a little bit risky though because his price has come up some, but he is in a good spot. Though he is very streaky, and so it is. While he does look pretty good today, he is probably worth the risk on a small slate. But that Oklahoma City Spurs game, like we're gonna have to pay attention to those injuries to figure out who's end up going to play in that game. But he looks like a decent option. CJ McCollum for the Pelicans also looks really good. He's been really good lately. His price is still below $8,000, which is when I like him the most. And he's been playing pretty consistently. He's had a couple floor games, but overall he has good upside, and he's got a nice plus matchup against the Trailblazers. Then we'll look at D'Angelo Russell, who finally looks like he's going to start playing well for the Lakers. He finally had a big game. We'll have to see if he can continue that here, but he's got good upside. The risk here, obviously, is that he doesn't play or something else like that. But he has good upside, and we know from his days in the past that he can do well in this matchup. So it's just a matter of him playing a good amount of minutes and stuff like that, which he looks like he'll be good to go now that he's back in full strength. And then we'll look at Mitchell Robinson, who's probably one of my favorite value plays on the slate for the Knicks. He's been playing extremely well lately since he's been back, and I look for that to continue here. He's got some decent upside at this price. I think he's in a great spot for this matchup. And then finally, last but not least, Isaiah Joe for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's been playing pretty well whenever Shea Alexander's out. He's got his price is a little bit up because of those games, but he still has some upside in this matchup. It's still a little bit risky, but the matchup is good, and so that gives him some advantage. So with that said, guys, thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below, and have a nice day, guys.